The 2014 Dodge Ram 3500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4. Big truck, big competition. Is it worthy? Let's find out. Well, it's definitely large and intimidating, and in this sector, that's a good thing. The huge grille and Ram emblem lets you know that this truck definitely means business. Despite its size, I think it still manages to look good from every angle. It even looks good at the business end. The spray-in bed liner is a very tacky surface, and that's good. That means your cargo won't slip around too much. Of course, you've got a towing hookup, and these clips are very conveniently placed. The optional side steps are a welcome addition too. Despite the very tough exterior, the interior is quite civilized. You get power adjustable seats, which are large and quite comfortable too. Plus, they're heated and, I think, stylish. The Ram logo definitely figures prominently. Inside the armrest, you get 2 tiers of storage. You get 2 USB connections, also an SD card insert, and auxiliary input for your smarter iPhone. And then, for the second tier, deep storage, plus your optional CD input too. Moving forward, you have another storage compartment there, 2 cup holders, large storage here with a charger, and a nice place to store your phone. Moving up on the dash, you have some storage there, also a real outlet there. Of course, controls for your heated seats, also your traction control, which you should never turn off in this truck. Tow haul setting, heating and cooling right there, and of course your drive mode here, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, or 4-wheel drive low. Dodge has put together a very nice infotainment screen. You also get Uconnect, which keeps you in touch, and it's very easy to control. Presets here, you store just by holding, and you can get to your climate settings also, of course media, phone. It's really an excellent layout, user-friendly, and quite simple. It's also got you covered in case of emergency. Just press these buttons and help will be on the way. That's all part of Ram's Uconnect. Moving across the dash, more style. And then of course you get to the instrument cluster and the steering wheel. You have controls for Bluetooth, also your cruise control, and this being a Dodge, you get these nice buttons behind the steering wheel to control the volume and the channel. It's a very straightforward gauge cluster, and you also get an information screen in the middle there. Gives you lots of useful information. The column shift gives you the option to shift it yourself. Kind of quirky, but I guess it works. On the left hand side you have controls for your lights, power windows and door locks on the door, another Ram logo here, 2 cup holders, and some storage right in the door. Overall, it's a really nice and quite comfortable interior. Out back you get your own charger and ventilation controls, and seating for 3, maybe even 4 across. In the door you have a bit of storage also. Of course, if you like, you can also fold the seats out of the way for nice storage back there too. Pull down the armrest and you get 2 cup holders, plus there's 2 cup holders down there too. Powering the Ram 3500 is a 6.4-liter Hemi V8 with multi-displacement system, or MDS technology, which kicks it down to 4 cylinders to save gas. It produces 410 horsepower at 5,600 RPM and 429 pound-feet of torque at 4,600 RPM. More on the 0 to 60 and fuel economy later. My Dodge Ram 3500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 starts out at $41,660. Options include the $1,495 6.4-liter Hemi V8 with a 180-amp alternator, $1,135 customer preferred package 22Z, which includes 18-inch alloy wheels, 40-20-40 premium bench seat, power 10-way driver's seat, folding flat load floor storage, fog lamps. The $440 luxury group includes heated front seats. You also get with the comfort group 7-inch multi-view cluster, heated steering wheel, overhead console and garage door opener, auto dimming rear view mirror with microphone and sun visors with illuminated vanity mirrors, the $400 fifth wheel gooseneck towing prep group, the $600 wheel-to-wheel side steps, which I think are very convenient, the $505 Uconnect 8.4-inch touchscreen with media hub for SD, USB, and aux inputs. The $50 protection group includes the transfer case skid plate shield, $195 single disc remote CD player, the $200 Parkview rear backup camera, which is actually seen on the rear view mirror, very innovative, very cool, and the $475 spray-in bed liner. With all the options plus destination, you're out the dealer door at $49,055. Now that's certainly a lot of money, but the Bighorn Crew Cab is a lot of truck. You also get a 5-year 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, a 3-year 36,000 limited warranty, and 5 years or 100,000 miles of roadside assistance. Very nice. The Bighorn Ram was definitely made to go off-road. You've got your two-wheel drive mode. For most of the time, you've got a four-wheel drive lock and a four-wheel drive low setting. Of course, you also have excellent ground clearance too. This is a really cool feature. Cargo cam. I like the placement of the backup camera. Interesting dual perspective. You can still look in the rear view mirror at the same time. Checking out the night look on the Ram 3500. And no complaints. Pleasing colors. Definitely easy to see at night. Cornering, definitely not one of the 3500's strong suits. That being said, in all-wheel drive mode, you do get a little extra grip, and your seating position gives you a commanding view of everything in your general area. It's a very intimidating truck, and people definitely move over when they see you in your rearview mirror. You always have to be mindful of the low ceilings in this 3500. I accomplished 0 to 60 in about 6.5 seconds with a bit of wheel spin at the start and in two-wheel drive mode. And impressively, in four-wheel drive lock mode, I accomplished 60 miles an hour in 6 seconds. Pretty darn fast for a 3-ton truck. Now, fuel economy hasn't been so great. It tells me I'm averaging 13.2 miles per gallon. Of course, I did just test the 0 to 60 run twice. But still, I think the most you're going to see out of this big truck is about 17 miles per gallon. Now, complaints are relatively minor. It does have the column shifter, which I like. It's a little quirky the way you shift it manually with your thumb, just a little button for plus, minus, up or down. But at least you have the ability to shift it yourself. Now, in terms of the chargers and the ability to plug in your accessories, smartphone, GPS, that sort of thing, I think you could have a few more outlets up front. Also, the competition does have multiple USBs, and I think that would be a nice feature too. But again, it really does everything you want it to do, and minor complaints there. Now, the competition is, of course, fierce when it comes to pickup trucks, probably even more fierce than the Ford and Chevy thing in the car realm. So basically, each manufacturer definitely has their fan. Dodge Ram fans are certainly out there, and they've got a good truck to be proud of. Now, I've driven the all-new Silverado. I've also driven the Ram 1500. This Ram 3500, of course, has its fans too. Dodge Ram trucks have a very faithful fan club, and for good reason. The Ram 3500 here is, of course, extremely capable. Towing capacity up to 30,000 pounds and hauling capacity over 6,000 pounds. Very good numbers. In terms of outright brute performance, well, this truck definitely has a lot of torque and a lot of get up and go. Definitely has a presence. It's a very bold truck. It's styled to definitely stand out from the crowd and say, hey, I'm a Ram truck. Check me out. You can check out my reviews of the Silverado and of course the Ram 1500 as well as the Toyota Tundra on YouTube, but I definitely am a fan of this Dodge Ram truck. I like the layout. I just tested the Dodge Dart and it had sort of the same infotainment screen layout, some of the same buttons and knobs, and I thought they were all very well executed, and it certainly carries over. I think it stands out from the competition in many ways. I definitely appreciate the bold styling, and I think you should check it out too. I'm Drivin' Ivan Katz.